Hey guys, Coach Jeff here. We're going to be going over running today.
Do a couple more though.
Pretty self-explanatory movement. You know, you guys probably have all seen running, but I'm just going to talk about some key points when you're running, what you should be thinking about to make sure you're in the proper form. Okay, so when you're running, what you want to think about is it's really a controlled fall. So I'm going to be leaning forward, and then I'm going to make a 4 with my leg, just like this. And then I just want to kind of fall and try to do the same thing right after. And you're going to continue to do that time and time again. It's a little weird, but when you start leaning forward a little more on your run, you're trying to use a little gravity to your advantage. And the other thing that you're doing is you're allowing your body to set up so that you're not overextended. Okay, when you're running, a lot of times what happens, runners have problems with their core. You get low back pain, or you just have kind of core problems because you'll start to run and you'll be leaning too far up and not leaning forward, and then you'll be in this overextended position while you're moving your legs, which puts a lot of shear on your low back. Okay. So what you want to think about is pulling that rib cage down, leaning forward, and then keeping those hands tucked in on your side when you're running. That's going to keep you in a good position. If you guys have ever watched the Olympics and you see sprinters and they will be running and then all of a sudden towards the finish line they're back in this position, their legs are so strong they're outrunning their body and their core can't hold on. Okay? That's what's happening. Their form is breaking down. But in the beginning of the race, you see everyone leaning really far forward. Everyone's in a good position. It's usually right towards the end when they break form, and that's when you can see a really good example of what I'm talking about. Okay. So when you're in running, in a workout, the goal really is you want to try to run obviously as fast as you can. Try not to use the runs as rests. You're going to make a lot more leaps and bounds in your fitness if you actually try to sprint on runs. Now, yes, that's going to make you more tired and the workout gets a little harder, but I can learn a lot more from someone's fitness from their 200 to 400 meter running times rather than just how much they can lift on a barbell. Okay? Because to run you need to be agile, you need to do a number of different things. The last thing I want to go over with running is talking about what your feet should be doing. So when you come forward, you want to make sure you're rolling through and you're not smacking your heel on the ground. Okay? A lot of times I usually recommend people wearing very flat shoes. They're not always the best for running. They're not made for running. When cavemen were around, we didn't have all this concrete and stuff that's under our feet, so we do need some sort of protection on our feet, but we don't want to have this much cushion underneath where it's, supporting our arch and then we're not strengthening our foot muscles. So when you're running, if you have flatter shoes, just be sure that you're not, hitting your heel first. You want to make sure you're kind of rolling out of that, right? That's running, guys. I hope that helps.